Yeah, so make sure your body is comfortable. Feel free to change positions. Taking a few deep breaths. And simply welcoming once again the incoming perceptions as they appear and disappear, float through this space of awareness. Thoughts, sensations, sounds. Without doing anything special. And having this unfocused, open aperture of attention without drifting into the movie of the past or the future. Whenever that happens, we can bring ourselves back to the sense of I am, to the experience of effortlessly being aware, living in the now. Releasing the weight of the body to be fully supported by the chair, as if the chair or the bed is like a friendly, loving being, kind of having our back. So we don't have to hold it together. You can also relax the face, the eyelids, jaw. And tuning into this open, empty, aware spaciousness as the background in which thoughts pop up, sensations pop up onto this canvas, on this screen. So instead of focusing into any distinct content, we are interested in this background And simply now notice, how this phenomena of arising and dissipating of thoughts. It's an interesting exercise to, especially as a thought is here, you are noticing it, and if we don't get involved, the thought merges back into this where it comes from, fades away. If we pull out the image of someone that loved us in childhood, or someone that loved us, was friendly anytime. And then allowing it to fade away back into this aware background. So, what is interesting to observe here and verify is that, so I'm not telling you here something to do, it's more like something to check out that is already happening. You can kind of tune into this, how many trillions of thoughts we have had all our life. They say average person has like, I don't know, 40,000, 60,000 thoughts a day. Thoughts, they appear as pictures, memories, inner sounds, even now. So notice how these thoughts come and they go, and no thought ever stayed the same. And no thought stayed with us all throughout our life. And whether we are aware it or not, they just pop up as a cloud or as a shooting star. They pop up, stay for a while, then they dissipate. They arise out of something or nothing. They collapse back into that. Although for most people, they are focused into the thoughts, so there's ever strung along all the time. So it may seem like there's no break, although they are never continuous. There are always intervals between thoughts. It's definitely when we have a nap or we yawn, many times there's no thought. So this proves that we are not the thoughts. No thought ever stayed with us. Means that the thoughts are not our essential nature. The thoughts go, but I don't go. I remain. I am here before the thought, during the thought, after the thought. The thoughts appear in me, I don't appear in them. The thoughts appear in this witnessing space. The same with feelings. No feeling we ever had stayed all throughout, continuous. Maybe some of them last longer than thoughts. But they all go. Which proves that feelings are not our essential self, our essential identity. Whatever depression, longing, sense of fear fades away, but I, that which is aware, don't fade away. The same with sounds. And we are somehow already aware of that. We know of this, it's obvious in terms of sounds. Sounds appear, fade away, no stay, nothing stays the same. And we already know deeply I'm not the sounds. Somebody said that in relation to sounds and external sense perceptions, we are already like a Zen master. The only thing needed is to have the same non-attached understanding towards thoughts and feelings. Then we would be free. Also notice that the thoughts, they all pop up onto something somehow. They are not just thoughts. They appear onto, let's say, a screen, onto this background. And feelings too. These sensations actually, they appear and they are surrounded by space. They collapse back into space. And we can notice that it's important to verify that the space in which thoughts appear is the same space in which feelings appear. It's the same space in which the sound of my voice appears. And we usually have this unchecked understanding that the thoughts and the feelings that appear are me, but the sounds are not me. And that everything that is outside is not me, and the thoughts and feelings are inside are me. But we can observe that the thoughts come and go, they are not me. They appear in me, I am aware of them. They are not aware of me. So now simply open your attention and be not so interested in these thoughts and feelings and sounds, and tune into this empty, open, awake spaciousness as this background in which content arises, without which content wouldn't be known. Sensing this sense of isness. Something is. That which is aware we can't grasp it. Perceiver can't be grasped in the same way we can grasp thought or a feeling. So don't even try. Best way is to open the attention, just resting as this spacious, aware being that we already are. So in this method called self-inquiry, very ancient and became more famous into the West through this sage Ramana Maharishi and a lot of people in his lineage. So this involves this questioning. But usually when we ask a question, we are used to this school mode that somebody asks us a question, we come up with an answer as a thought. What's the capital of this, that? So in this exercise, the question is is not meant to be answered as a thought. The question is meant simply to be a pointer, to point ourselves towards the wordless answer. And we are going to engage in this series of questions. And how it works best is that we pose the question, we just wait and be. If any thought comes up, saying something wise, we just see that, okay, this is a thought. So it's not meant to be answered with the mind. The mind, the thought, they don't have the answer. So ask yourself, what is aware of your experience right now? If any thoughts pop up, we can ask the question. Obviously, these thoughts are not aware, so that's not it. To whom do these thoughts appear? We are noticing the breathing process. We are witnessing sensations. And we ask the question, what is witnessing the breath right now? Anything that appears in the mind is a thought, it's a label. To whom do these thoughts appear? Simplest answer is to me. Okay, what am I? What is this I? For some of us, something will try to look to identify awareness, to identify what is aware. Attention will oscillate, vacillate here and there. Can't find it. And the attention may just simply rest. For some of us, this question, what is aware, simply quiets the mind. And then there's nothing. It's just this aware, nothing, aware silence. Just staying with that. Whatever is noticeable in your body in your gut, sensations anywhere, to whom do these sensations appear? What is aware of these energies? If for some of us the mind comes up with interesting, like, well, it's spirit or it's consciousness, or it comes up with thoughts, just see them for what they are. These are thoughts. The thought awareness is not aware. This is a thought appearing. What is aware of this thought? There may be sounds in our environment or even the sound of this voice. There is a sound and there is that, whatever it is, which is aware of it. Turn your attention towards that is effortlessly perceiving right now. Anything that we are aware of, we are not that. Anything that comes and goes that we perceive is not what we are. We are that, whatever it is, words don't matter at all. That, whatever it is, which is naturally, effortlessly perceiving the mind, the body, and the world. And that, whatever it is, which is aware right now and is free, unaffected by whatever appears in it. This self-inquiry method was called Atma Vichara, self-exploration, self-investigation, self-remembering, or self-abiding, different translations. Is looking directly into our essential nature, that which cannot be removed from us. It's not an intellectual exercise. Although the question, what is aware, what am I, comes as a thought, the Indian sages, they say that this thought, this question, is like the stick in which you put things into the fire, and ultimately you throw the stick away in it too. So right now, open your attention, allow it to be natural and free. Sense this aware openness, this sense of wordless sense of being. We'll engage in other questions, and these questions are a little different. They are all meant to help us somehow taste or explore, investigate that which is aware right now. So I will ask a bunch of questions, and then you simply check for yourself from experience. And the answer can be either yes or no, or I don't know. Just see what comes up for you. Not what comes up as a mental answer, but from your own checking. So that which is aware right now, see, does it have any shape? Does it have any color? That which is perceiving these words right now, can you see, is it localized somewhere in the body? And whatever localization you are aware of, that is a sensation. The sensation is somewhere, but is that which is aware of the sensation localized somewhere? See if this, whatever it is this a thought? Is this aware presence? Is this a feeling, a mood? Is this which is perceiving right now? Has it ever changed throughout your life? As a 1 day old baby, 5-year old, 3-year old, tasting ice cream for the first time, beholding your first love, being aware of your firstborn, that which is aware right now, has it ever changed? So remember, to these questions we are checking, and naturally we'll have a yes, no, I don't know. This natural awareness right now, has it ever been hurt or scratched by any trauma, by any bad experiences in the past? Has it some event made it, altered it somehow? This which is aware right now, this which is conscious, is this male or female? Does it have an age? Have you noticed that it has aged as the body aged? Has awareness changed in any bit? Has it ever been removed from you? Even as we sleep, is the dream world coming? We are aware of the dream world. This which is perceiving these sounds right now, is it dependent on sounds to be? Is it dependent on an effort of mindfulness to be? Are you making it happen? Or is it happening by itself? Do you see any borders? Do you see any limits, confines to the experience of being aware? Like, look, do you see where it ends somewhere? Do you see where it ends and something begins, something else begins? Is this which is aware right now is a result of us doing like 2 hours of meditation? Or was it here prior? Do you remember that that whenever it was born, do you remember having ever been born? Can this sense of aware being right now, can it die? Just remember, yes, no, I don't know. Is it dependent on the state of the health, the state of the feelings, state of the mind? or is it independent? This presence right now, which is aware, is this something different than you? All right, so relaxing now, nothing to do, just allow yourself to be and rest and marinate as this open, borderless, effortless, aware silence. Does this stop when we open the eyes? Or is it this very thing, that which perceives through the eyes? Every object we see, every color, points to that subject which is aware. So initially it helps to close the eyes to tune into our being, but ultimately it's not necessary. So for the last minute or so, just do nothing.